Alright, today we are playback trading November 30th. We traded the ES. Been trading the ES live up till I think about Thursday or Friday, right? Which would be up until like the 3rd. So we started trading the NASDAQ around the 3rd or 4th. One of these two days, or maybe even Wednesday. But I know for a fact that the first and I think even the second, we're still trading the ES. So now we switched to the NASDAQ, micro NASDAQ. So let's go ahead and see what's popping here, guys. Jeez. Just a cool like time frame of where we are. This game just came out, which is Cyberpunk 2077, I think it's called. I'm watching Shroud play. I just caught on. He's been playing for 12 and a half hours, and I just caught on right now, so it's kind of crazy. Anyway, we got a strong uptrend. This is the first opportunity to enter it. However, I'm a little worried that people might be going short, just because you can see that we have these highs up here and we're not necessarily all the way up there, so maybe we can suspect people are still trying to go long. But I'm a little worried that people are picking tops. So let's go ahead and just take a second entry. Oops, that is not a second entry. That's a second entry. It's a strong downtrend as well, so maybe people are picking tops here. According to our notes, according to my calculations, from 7 a.m. to 8:30, the market trader trades. They chase spikes. They chase even short-term trends. Second entries with overall trend, not spike. So, oh, this is a spike though. Overall trend is still up though. Work for this reason. So they'll try to trade back into it. Yeah, we got that. Second entries work well if there seems to be top pickers, which there seems like, not moving their stops. So these people are not moving their stops. Pushing the market further. Excluding spikes. Excluding spikes. Not sure what I meant by that. Alright, if they is strong trend equals traders always trying to stick with trend, and it's range, so we're good. Alright, we just got filled on the order. Swing high first entry, second entry. We can assume a lot of people went short here. So let's go ahead and just fast forward, see if we were right. 10 times the speed here. Our stop is close to the bottom of the signal bar, so I'm okay with that. And nice, we got the scalp. Whoa. We got stopped out a little bit more. How did that happen? Oh, we got put in the trade late. That's alright. Yeah. That's been happening a lot lately. Interesting. Alright. We got the scalp and just the scalp, as you can see. That's cray. Scuff trade would have worked a lot better there. So and that is your first opportunity to go long. Yeah, we should have kind of done the scuff trade because people are still trying to go long into the other side. I don't know why people went long, to be honest. We should have done a scuff trade. I think we bought because we were trying to get back to the other side over here. But you don't really want to be doing that because you're not suspecting prices to go there. We're trading based off human emotions, and you had a strong trend up here. There's a short. We did do this go against the short trend thing, so I guess that's why we went long. But this is more of a spike and not a trend. Oh, that was a spill there. So since it was just a spike, people are still trying to go long and follow the trend. And hypothetically, going short right here would actually have been okay, but I was way too early. But yeah, doing a non-obvious, I would do an obvious actually, just because it's your first opportunity to enter into this crazy spike, specifically spike and not trend. And yeah, that would have worked out. So yeah, could have went short here. I was a little distracted, swing low first entry, second entry. The reason you would go short there is because people are still trying to go long, and yeah. Alright, we just entered into a trade here. We have. Oh, jeez. Nice. Got the scalp. I was a little worried, but I'm always a little worried. Got a swing high. Oh, swing high. This was kind of the range that we got going on here, and then we had this crazy spike, and then this strong downtrend going on here. And after, oh, what the heck? Strong downtrend, and once it starts to work down, that's your first opportunity to go short, and it's a good second entry. Yeah, and we went for non-obvious once the prices started to put. The reason we didn't go for the obvious is because there's a little bit of the lows here, and people could still be going long after this spike here. And yeah, I went for the non-obvious. Got the scalp. Obvious would have worked as well too, but it looks like nice easy runner as well. All right, same trade would have worked on the Nasdaq, as you can see right here. Swing low, first entry. Do we have a? Oh yeah, we do have it on a second tab, but we also have it here. I have the playback covering, and also my face is covering the tabs now. Swing low, first entry, second entry, buy right there. You could have done an obvious. Should have worked. And yeah, it works out. Alright, we had a swing low here. And swing low, first entry. We could have entered on a non-obvious, just due to the fact that we had these highs here, playing off here. And if the market started to push down, we could have bought into that. And yeah, we would have got the scalp on there. Now swing high, first entry, second entry. We have to decide whether to buy or sell here. I think a lot of people are selling. There could be a lot of buys and opportunity. That would be your opportunity to buy. So we would do a non-obvious. Let's go ahead and do a non-obvious actually. All right, so entry would be at 50-ish. Okay, now entry would be at, yeah, 50-ish. So like right, yeah. So if that starts to push up, one ticker. He's a dork. See? Wait, did I even record? I did not record. But basically what I was saying, swing high, if I would have called this a double top, that would have been your first entry, second entry right here. One ticker, and you would have got that. Pretty easy. Pretty easy, pretty easy. This is your first opportunity to enter into this trade here. On the downtrend, off these highs. I think this is a good obvious entry here on the buy. Just got into the trade. Might have joined the bottom pickers here. Yeah, we did. Definitely did. Not. Alright, so once again, that's a strong downtrend, and it broke, had the push up, then it broke the people, stopped out the people who went long here. That's why you usually get these patterns on spikes, which is this. And when you get that, that means you get the spike, people who try to go long, the people and them getting stopped out, and then people joining the market, trying to go long again. That pushes the market down, and you got a good second entry short. I can't see, and that's what's really gonna get your yeah. Everybody's suspecting prices to come back over here since it's a range day. Yeah. Highlighted in red is places you should be worried about selling, or selling, because a ton of people are going to be selling in this particular area and buying here, and they're going to be selling here. So I could color code it, but it's pretty obvious. And yeah, it's a good second entry. Got a little worried. Maybe a non-obvious would have been a little bit. Nah, I would have taken obvious below the EMA and such, but the EMA has done absolutely nothing for us so far, just keeping us in track, I guess, keeping things familiar and safe, whatever that means. So 3 trades so far. Could have been 5, but 3 is good enough. 3 is better than 8 losers. Then 3 winners and 2 losers, so just 3 winners and 0 losers is good enough for me. Stepped out. Not many other trades here. Could pause it if you want to look at it. Stepped up, but you got about right here on a 1 ticker. Just entered into this trade. We entered a tick off, so I just moved the both scalps 1 tick up. That means less profit, but fair enough.
Is there anything else to loot?
Yeah, we went for an obvious because it's a first chance you get at the spike, and
But I killed the guy out here. Alright, I'll show
in range days, you could assume the most recent thing that happened, which is this, is the overall trend. If you play with this being the overall trend, you're gonna get burned because it's a range day and people switch gears really fast on range days. So even though this is the downtrend, you could say, all right, people are still going short, you might want to go long there, but this right here made people want to go long, that maybe we're going back to this side. And every time you just have that most recent trend or spike, you want to play with that long-term thing. Yep. All right, we're in the 9 o'clock hour. We're at 132. Let's make this the last trade because it's time for me to go to bed. It's 8:41. I start work tomorrow at 5 a.m. Wake up 3:45-ish. So we got a swing low, first entry, second entry. We're going to take a trade here, and we're going to figure out what we want to do. Stella, careful. Careful. Don't press that. She got the lotion. Okay, so in this case, we have a spike down, then a spike up, but it's an overall downtrend looking like this sort of thing. So we can suspect a lot of shorts here. But the only thing I'm worried about is that people are going long as well because of this. We don't want to join these people, but we don't want, but we want to take advantage of the people going short here. So we're gonna go for a non-obvious. Entry would be at 75-ish. Oh, now it would be at 25. So right here, right there. Let's see if we could get our scalp. We'll go ahead and just keep this running. Market's pushing down. Come on, push harder, push harder. Just not too hard. Oh, would it be 1 ticker? No, because that's not a spike. If that was a spike, then we were allowed to do a 1 ticker entry. Oh boy, push down? Question mark? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, looks like everybody's selling. All right, F's in the chats, boys. So it looks like a better option would have been to sell there. Careful, mi amor. Stella, get down. Down. And it looks like that's gonna be it for us today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Stella be crazy, man. She a little daredevil. Okay. Let's figure that out and how that stopped us out. I'll thought for sure that once it started to push down, people were gonna go ahead and exit, but that didn't look like the case. Now we got a new swing high, first entry, second entry. Ooh, my head hurts. It looks like people might be going long because this was the most recent trend. This would be your first opportunity to enter this. Yeah, we're just taking trades for the sake of taking trades. But let's figure out why this one failed, and we'll go ahead and keep going. Or maybe do one more trade or just call it a night. But let's see. Swing low, first entry, second entry. That was your signal bar. We entered in a non-obvious, or an obvious would have failed. Why did you want to take a second entry, or why did you want to go short? Let's figure that out. So right up in that point. Strong spike up, another spike up. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's your temporary trend. That's your temporary trend. People, you can't play these bigger portions when you're trying to outsmart the people who are trying to outsmart. Because they're buying. They're buying here too, because they're trying to outsmart the people who are going short with this, and we got stopped out. Actually, that's not true. The reason we got stopped out was because of these moves right here. Those specific moves. But then you can argue if we did get it, we could say that these specific moves went long. So not gonna lie, I'm a little tired. But after a spike like that, we could suspect a lot of longs there, but looks like everybody went long. Like us. Are we chasing the market? I thought for sure people would sell here. So I guess we wanted to trap the people going long, going short. So we went long. Why would they go short? Why would they go short? That is the question you gotta ask yourself. Because at this point, this is an uptrend. You got that spike and you got that spike. Why? Okay, and at that point, people are still going long. They're still looking for the opportunity to go long. So I think going short here is the most best option, but we just didn't know that, and that's hard to switch gears like that to say this is your swing low, first entry, second entry, and to go short there just because we bet on this like spike uptrend. Because chances are, what if that kept on going up? And it was tough to say that like, oh yeah, people were picking tops here, but I mean not really. But that one was a head scratcher for real. So maybe you were able to figure it out. Even though you don't want to play those bigger trends, maybe zooming in closer will help us figure it out. Yeah, we've just been kind of sideways. After a spike like that, first entry, second entry, people are going to end up going long. So just be careful about joining the people who joining those spikes and the trend chasers. All right, that's actually going to be it for me today. I would like to thank you for watching, and peace out.